Philosopher A.D. Jones. Hey, it's just a reflection. I'm just basically just touching base. There's a lot going on in the world. The number one thing that I do want to address, though, is the Taiwan situation. I told y'all years ago, this is probably like 3-4 years ago. Y'all could go back on my post. I told you that Taiwan situation ain't gonna do nothing but get worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? With these different countries. I ain't gonna say what countries, but what I will say is, it could get smoky because the Taiwan situation, that's a lot of money. That's its own economy. That's its own people. Imagine if Taiwan didn't belong to nobody and they was independent. They would be their own, like literally their own nation, without, what do I mean? Without ties to either big country. So by both big countries having interest in this little country and getting aggressive means that little country, Taiwan, must have a great GNP, gross national product. I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm quite sure it's probably in the trillions of dollars. And with the advent of digital currency, whoever owns that territory owns the economy. Whoever owns that digital currency is going to get a cut of everybody. Period. Because there ain't going to be no cash. It's going to be a cut of everything that move over there. That's a lot of people. You see what I'm saying? And how like Africa has kicked a whole bunch of countries out and still allowing one or a few more foreigners stay in there because they never attacked them. That's one thing I wanted to touch base on. The Taiwan situation is a very sensitive situation, and to believe it or not, this is what y'all don't understand. I can't say what you understand and what you don't, but what I will say for those that don't understand, that could be the thing that actually spark everything to jump. That could just be the reason. You know what I'm saying? That without getting too complicated, that could just be the reason because it's enough interest there with these powerhouses to be willing to use military activity. The Taiwan situation could really bring us into some, situations. A real big situation. And speaking of that, let me segue. Everything I'm saying is just a personal synopsis, suggestions. You take what you want to take with a grain of salt. You can call it my opinion, whatever. It don't even matter. It's just information. You do what you want to do with it. So don't take what I say literally. It's just something for me to say, basically. Now, that being said and out the way, the spiritual community, y'all, what's up with it? I'm going to just keep it 1,000. I see so many fake people doing things that say they real and they not, leading the people, making the people that's looking for help that actually elevate worse than they was. Then you got the algorithm that's helping them people because the algorithm even know them people ain't real talk. So the algorithm is leading the layman or leading them people to the people that ain't really elevating them. And then them people don't want to do nothing but sell them a whole bunch of products. Ain't nothing wrong with selling products. Ain't nothing wrong with commerce. But every message you got is about send you some money, buy this, check this out, go buy this. That sound like church. That sound like the same shit they did in church. Excuse my language, TikTok. I said SHIP, ship. That's the same ship they did in church. Cause you coming to get a message past the plate. If you got merchandise, sell it, yes. If you got products, sell it, promote it, yes. If you got your own business, sell it, promote it, push it, all of that. But not I can't tell you what to do. I mean, if your followers rocking like that, I don't know, I just find it distasteful. Um, it should just remind me. It just remind me of church, man. It just turned me off from church. That same thing. It just, Pastor, thanks for the message, but you want $20 more for the Brazilian fund? I've never even stepped foot in Brazil. Why would I get them some money? I got people right here where I'm at starving that I see with my own two eyes. I like Brazil, Latino, with all that. I listen to all that. But you got to help home first, though. If your church is here, why are you sending money from your church over there and y'all ain't even of Latino descent? Like, y'all of a whole nother descent. So why y'all got a church over there getting money? I don't know about that. It might not even be a church. You might just have a P.O. box over there to say you got a church over there. I'm just saying. So Taiwan could get it cracking to the big boy, the third big boy. Taiwan, that situation could get it cracking. These spiritual people that's out here faking, I'm just letting you know, I ain't saying who faking, who not, but what I am going to say, for the ones that's really helping people, gung-ho, and for the young ones that's trying, I understand you need a blueprint, handle your business, but for these flat-out deceivers, boy, that Wheel of Fortune, that's just what you are. Let's just call you a scumbag. I'm not calling you a scumbag. The definition, if you look up the definition of a scumbag, you might find yourself in the wording, is what I'm saying. I'm personally not calling you anything. But if you look up the definition of scumbag, you might find yourself in the wording. So these spiritual people, I don't care what religion you are. I don't care if you bring a homeboy back from the dead and you still asking for a couple of dollars. I mean, come on. So I'm not downgrading people in the spiritual community. All I'm saying is the Wheel of Fortune is coming. You held responsible for what you put out, so it's coming back. I'm here to say, I hope you reap everything that you sowed, even if it's good. I hope you reap everything you sowed. I hope you reap everything. Hear that, bird? Confirmation. Thank you, bird. You in on it? That's confirmation from nature. They confirming that your karma coming. Good or bad, your karma coming. So if you're doing good, good karma coming. If you're doing bad, nature say, it's coming to get, there it is. They laugh and they coming to get you right there. It is what it is. All right, that's third. Fourth. What's up with hip hop, y'all? What's up with hip hop? I ain't even gonna go into detail, but what's up with hip hop? I told y'all that too. It's skanked out. Look on my page. It's skanked out. I told you. It's skanked out. Now y'all finding out all this other stuff. I'm gonna actually put out some videos that I've been holding back on. I ain't put out a whole bunch of videos I could have been putting out on because I don't get caught up in the rhetoric. Not that I'm too good enough, but rhetoric becomes a distraction to the spirit. You get more caught up in the rhetoric. That's like getting caught up in an individual's looks versus what's inside of them. What good is that gonna do? It'll get you satisfied for a minute until the lust run out. A lot of y'all is in lustful spirituality. As long as it feel good, tastes good, get your eyes cracking off, and your dopamine levels jump, you all with it. But when you have to actually experience that dark night of the soul to change, yeah. That's where the real perseverers come through. The real individuals that take this spirituality thing seriously. 911. Lastly, transitions. It's been a bunch of transitions. We had eclipses. We had cardinal moons, cherry moons, Sagittarius moons. We had all kind of stuff. You can't be the same. If you're the same, you're a problem. If you haven't evolved through all of that and through COVID and all this and all that other stuff, you're almost like hopeless. These things were put in place to elevate mode. Well, man-made did that. Guess what? Man is controlled by who? Nature. Who controls nature? The universe. So whether man did it, he's still part of nature. It's just like an animal. It happened. Lastly, this is it. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but it will be you, be he, be ha, whatever you want to say to make it sound fancy. Get yourself right. It's almost over, y'all. 2025, 2024, the rest of the year, you ain't gonna see a lot of people dying. 2025, this shit, mark my words, ship. I'm saying ship, TikTok, the ship. 2025, dominoes, baby. For bodies, as far as like people passing, it's gonna be like COVID. 2025, the universe ain't standing for it. All this dead weight hanging around, the universe ain't standing for it. The question is, are you dead weight or are you moving? Are you evolving? That's the question. I don't care whether you do it or not. I would suggest you get in touch with your spirit person or your spirit being or your spirit entity or energy, whatever you want to call it, and seek guidance and begin your journey or continue on your journey or pick up where you left off. But I am going to say 2025 for you, if you don't ship up, it's going to be a problem. Look, like I'm going to keep it 1,000 with y'all. Look, like why this is how you know nature got your back. You see this? He's bringing this is his child. This is the bird bringing his child over to me. Hey, what's up, man? I heard you learn how to fly. I heard you learn how to fly. I heard you learn how to fly. He learned how to fly the other day. I heard you learn how to fly. This is actually right here. This is like his little launching pad right here. Right here is where he learned. You gonna show him? You gonna show him this way you learn how to fly at? We at a park. This is just a little park. We just at a little park in a little lake. It's just a little park in a little lake. A little quiet little spot. But he actually is bringing his kid over. Look, he teaching me. Look, he teaching me how to get that money, get that food. But see, to them, health is first. In order for them to have health, they got to get out and get food on their own. And like, I'm not far away. I'm like 1, 2, 3. I'm like 6 steps away. See this? Actually, I'm like 3 steps away from him. But the importance of that is just to show you that you can't be playing with this. Yeah. Oh, you see that? He just fed his kid. All the deadbeat parents, this is what you're supposed to do. Nature will teach you.